Hello. Just into the cat. My name is Dorian Morris. I'm an ex-student, and yeah, I have what you might describe as a drinking situation. So most mornings I'll wake up anywhere between sort of 9 a.m. and sort of 3 p.m. 3 in the afternoon. Sometimes, occasionally I'll wake up in a field. I won't remember how I got there. I usually I'll black out most nights. So you make your way back, and you have a good time. You take in some of the nature. You enjoy some of the scenery. And it kills some of the hours in the day. It's so strange, man. Got so much time, just time on my hands, and yet all I can think about is how little time I have. That's strange. Most mornings I will also spend sort of, anywhere between 1 and 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours most mornings, just sitting in the bathtub for a while. And while I'm there, I'll polish off a few cans of Shandy Bass, Tesco Shandy Bass. And it gives me a clear head and lets me kind of catch up on the day's events. It lets me do my part for society in a way. I'll retweet Owen Jones, or share an article by the Huffington Post. It makes me feel good. One of the only things that really makes me feel good. It's almost like my life might be a complete failure in almost every other regard, but at least I'm making a difference by sharing news stories on Facebook and retweeting people I agree with. So yeah, then I'll go play in the park for a while. It's fun. It's nostalgic. It reminds me of my childhood, and I don't think there's anything wrong with basically living in your childhood as an adult. It's a perfectly valid lifestyle choice. So I hang out at the park, and it's not weird because it's during the day, all the kids are at school, all the parents are at work, so no one bothers me. And I think they're just kind of glad to have me out of the way, if I'm being entirely honest. I've very much been doing that ever since I lost my job a year ago. It's also when I crawled into a bottle of this stuff. I guess I forgot to come back out. Redundancy due to automation. I guess the one good thing to come out of it all is a sense of solidarity, I guess you could call it, with those guys who've been in a similar situation to me throughout history. The farm hands, the guys who used to toil day and night to bring the food for these goddamn uncaring bourgeoisie cocksuckers, and then what happens? The tractor comes along. Goodbye, farm hands. I'm not bitter about it. Hey, good for them. Good for them. They managed to make that bottom line a little thicker. They managed to save money for themselves and the customer and streamline the whole experience. But can a machine point someone to the toilets? Can a machine give someone a sachet of ketchup or vinegar if they don't realise there's a dispenser next to the till? I don't think so. I'd love to see that happen. I'd love to see that. There are a lot of jobs around at the moment, don't get me wrong. I mean, a lot of construction especially, but I never learned a trade because I thought that was for poor people who live in council houses. I went to university though, studied English Literature and Media Studies at Goldsmiths in London. Got a 2-1, Thought I was going to go straight into the media, thanks to my media studies, but that ain't how life turned out. And the big fake news crash of 2016 happened, and nobody knew what was real anymore, You spent 4 years working at a respected paper like The Guardian, and then boom, you come into work one day and you realise you've been writing listicles in a cardboard box. I usually finish the day out. I just head down to the bar, get myself a couple of drinks in, you know. I'm a regular down there, they know what I like, they know my drinks. I don't think they like me very much, but I don't fucking care. Yeah, so I've been having this dream a lot recently, I guess, where I'm walking through a field, you know, and I can't see the sides, I can't see the edges, all I can see is just fog, you know, grey, on all sides, you know, and I don't remember starting, you know, all I remember is just walking in this fog, and occasionally I'll see things, you know, or I'll think I'll see things looming out, but they're just so grey, and so inert, I don't bother to look any closer, you know, and then I start to get real scared, because what if this is all there is, you know, like, what if this is all there is?